Are you the one in control? Or are you being governed by your emotions? Are you being controlled and led by how you feel and being dictated by your reactions to things? Are you living your life based on the simple state that you are currently embodying within you, to where whatever happens in your life is going to dramatically affect the rest of your day? So something comes into your life, it shifts your state, and then you carry that state with you throughout the remainder of your day. You carry that with you, and it affects and influences everything that you do. It colors every action, every thought, every word that you speak. And the people that you interact with are going to feel that. So how do you shift out of this state and into a new high vibrational state of being able to align yourself with that life that you desire? Because the only way that we can truly live and manifest the life that we want to live is if we align ourselves with who we wish to be. So if you are not in control of your state, then your state is going to be in control of you. And you will spend the rest of your life living from that space, never truly being in control of your life and being able to take back the power into your hands. So stick with me here, and I'm going to show you how to shift your state in real time and be able to tap into that version of yourself that you wish to be. The version of yourself that is not only living your best life, but has the relationships, the career, and the life that you wish to live. Hi, I'm Cody, and I help people to activate their divine consciousness codes that will ignite their heart ablaze and open the door to limitless possibilities. State change is something that has been very popularized by one of the most successful coaches on the planet, Tony Robbins. He talks about this because our state influences our thoughts and our actions and our decisions. So if we are operating out of a poor state, then everything that we create from that state is going to be filtered through that lens, through that energy. So what we wish to do, what we want to do, is to shift that, especially first thing in the morning before we begin our day. And there's many different methods and techniques to begin this. One of the techniques, and I will also post doing like a quick priming exercise, which basically gets you into your body and gets you out of your head. It gets you into this meditative flow that you can carry with you throughout your day, and it gets your muscles and the cells in your body moving. Because what he does, he takes you through a series of first being active and like moving your body. So a lot of times what he would do, and this is what I like to do, is to just jump up, just jump up and start. Like I'll just jump and dance like this. Let's see if I can. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Yeah! So as you can see, I got my blood pumping, I got my body moving, and now I feel that release, so I'm not so stuck in my head. I'm able to really create from that energy, from that field of consciousness. Because we often get so stuck in our heads, and honestly, I mean, all of us, this happens to all of us, and for me, this is something that I've been struggling with lately as well. And honestly, doing these state shifts and these state changes is something that I was utilizing much more in my regular practice. But I feel called back to this, to be able to incorporate this and share this with you, like a daily, some kind of short or something I can put on my YouTube, doing some sort of priming exercise, or just, starting the day out like that and sharing that with you in hopes that it will inspire you to step into this in your own life. Because it's really important for us to activate that energy, to shift out of these heavy stuck energies that we have that comes from, maybe it comes from faulty programming, maybe it comes from an old story that we told ourselves, maybe it comes from one of our closest friends or family. I mean, it could come from anywhere. These thoughts, these stories, they get inside of our heads, and it's like a poison. It just creates this downward spiral, and we start to fall out of alignment with who we are and who we truly wish to be. And I just made a video about this, talking about being able to build that foundation. There's a flow that we need to move through, which is shifting from our structure to that state of imagination, to where our ideas and our creative capacity comes from, to find that flow within the structure that works best for us. So that's one exercise that we could do for shifting your state. There's another exercise that I learned from Victor Odo. It's called Kundalini punches. And I've shared this in a previous video before, but this is a great way as well, because it gets you out of your head and into your body. And it's also just a good way to practice your punches. So if you like to do boxing, or you like to do MMA or something like that, then this is a great tool as well to use. So if you want to do it with me, we'll do 3 sets, Kundalini punches, and I will go through this with you as we breathe. I'll be walking you through this and doing it with you as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe into our stomach. It's going to be a deep breath. So if you want to practice now, just a lot of times we breathe from our chest, and that's a much more short way of breathing, a much shorter breath, so it doesn't really fill our lungs and fill our body with that energy. But when we breathe through our stomach, we are able to pull more of that energy in, pull more of that oxygen in, and you can really feel that shift in energy as well. So let's go ahead and let's take a deep breath in. We're going to take a deep breath in, then we're going to blow it out, and then we're going to take another deep breath in, hold it, and then we're going to begin our punches. So if you want to place your hands on your stomach for this first time, to feel the stomach expand, then feel free to do that. This first one, we're going to breathe in through our stomachs, hold for a second, and then breathe out. And after that, we're going to begin. So let's go ahead, breathe in through the stomach, and breathe out. Also make sure that you have a strong form. So your chest is puffed out and fist up, strong fist. Breathe in and begin. Just go until you can't go any longer, and then breathe out. All right, we're gonna do this 2 more times. So ready? Breathe in, and begin. Okay, last one. Breathe in. So that was actually just a shortened version. I actually could have held longer, but I didn't want to make this video too long. So you're welcome to try that. That's something that really works for me. It helps me to get out of my head and into my body. So you start feeling your blood flowing and pumping. And it helps to really get into that flow state, to where you can really pick up and step into that energy and start to activate those dormant codes within you. And the last thing that I want to mention here and just kind of wrap it all together is that on this path we have choices. Every decision that we make is going to influence and affect our future. It's ultimately up to us to step in, to make the decisions to better ourselves, to make the decisions to become our highest and best versions. If we do not set that intention and we do not strive to become that, then all we're going to ever do is fall short and not live up to who we're capable of becoming. We're not going to live the lives that we came here to live. And when we're looking back on our deathbed, all we're going to be able to see are the regrets and the things that we didn't do, or the things that we didn't say. Because these things may be hard now to step into that and to make those decisions now, because we have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to be uncomfortable. We have to shift our state in order to do that. But what we often do is we fall into old patterns and old ways of thinking and old ways of being, and we become subservient to that. We become subservient to our state, to our emotions, to our thoughts. We allow them to dictate our lives. We allow them to dictate who we become. And suddenly, at the end of our life, we're looking back, and we don't even know who we are. And we realize that we never did, because we didn't make those changes that we needed to. So I just encourage you, my friends, to step into that, to embody a new you, to embody the version of yourself that you wish to become, so that you aren't looking back on your life and seeing what could have been, looking back and seeing all the things that you could have done, or the adventures that you could have went on. And it starts with our state, because once we shift our state, our whole world and our whole lens for which we see the world begins to change. So I encourage you to step into that, to shift your state, and to begin to shift your focus towards the life that you want to live, rather than the life that you don't want to live. I am grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so blessed to be on this pilgrimage with you, my friends. Thank you. Peace, love, namaste. And oxygenate our entire... I feel like my language is like... It's like... I swear. I forgot what I was saying.